Hi friends, welcome to Interactive Medicine. In this section, we are talking about the AV blocks, okay? Or it can call as junctional bradycardia, junctional or nodal blocks, or heart blocks, or AVM blocks. It's an unusual degree of block in AVN. That means we have AVN and it conducts the impulse 0.1 second because there is a delay during the transmission through AV node. So this is the normal ECG, PQRST, and PQ interval is determined by the AV node delay, that is 0.1 second in normally, and there is an unusual degree of block in AVN, that is the AV nodal block. So it has first degree, second degree, and third degree. First degree, all impulses pass, but there is a delay. Second degree, some impulses not going to pass, but majority pass. A third degree, complete blockage of AVN. Ventricles form new pacemaker, and it leads to asynchronization between atria and the ventricle. In first degree, all impulses from atria transfer to ventricle, but there is unusual delay occur. For example, 0.2 seconds delay. You can see between P and the Q or R, we can see zero point 0.2 seconds of delay. That is the AV nodal delay. So I am drawing the AV node, and you can see the resting of impulses in the AV node is for zero point 0.2 seconds. You can see all the PQRST waves in that in first degree. In second degree, some QRST complex are not going to be seen. Some impulse not transmitted to ventricle. That is the reason. So you can see PQRST and P, and then P. You can lose the QRST here. You can show three paves but only two QRST. That is the second degree, more severe than first degree, and it don't give this kind of patients with junctional slower drugs. I am drawing a AV node, and you can see I am highlighting the yellow one. There is a loss of some impulse there. All QRST is not showing ECG. We can see three types of pattern 2, Mobitz 1 pattern, Mobitz 2 pattern, and the 2:1 pattern. In Mobitz 1 pattern, unusual PR delay and absence of QRST. You can see unusual delay, but in Mobitz 2, there is usual or normal PR segment delay, but absence of QRST. The zero point 0.1 second delay, but you can see in central loss of QRST there. And 2:1. 2:1 means for every uh, when you look into the ECG, you can see two P waves consequently, and then absence of QRST, which means that after a two P wave, then only one QRST is going to be happen. But in one QRST will be lost in this time. More impulses are blocked than Mobitz 2 pattern. You can see I will draw here a ECG. You will understand more, and you can see two P wave and one QRST. This is going to be repeated. That is the condition of 2:1 pattern. In third degree nodal block, it is complete nodal block. So none of the impulses is transmitted to SIN to AV, atrial to ventricle. And new pacemaker is forms below AVN. The ventricles are driven by this pacemaker. For normal SIN FT 80 and AVN 40 beats per minute. I am drawing the AV node and the ventricles here. So you can see here the all impulses are coming from SIN node, but it is blocked in the AV node. In above just ventricle, you can see a new pacemaker, and it gives new impulses to ventricles. So the asynchronized movement will happen, which means that atria beats one time and the ventricles beats in one time. So you can see here there is a loss of QRC here, and the elongated P and R interval, and here is short PR interval, and here we can see elongated TP wave, which means that atria contracts at different time, ventricle contracts different time. So conclusion, first degree you can see a unusual delay, and the second degree what happened, it has three pattern. Mobitz 1 pattern which is unusual delay with absence of QRST, and Mobitz 2 pattern you can see only absence of QRST, no delay. In 2:1 you can see two waves P waves, then QRST. This is going to be repeated. In third degree, what happened? It is a complete blockage of impulses and new pacemaker will be formed. It leads to asynchronized ECG pattern. It is due to the new ventricular pacemaker formation. Okay friends, thank you.